Today on the ropes, we got 18-0, 11 KOs. Malik, Iceman Hawkins, what's good?
What's going on, Zach?
I want to go back a little bit.
Yeah.
Go back in your mind. Give me your mindset going into that fight.
My mindset, going into that fight, it was just, I was just so anxious, more anxious, to get in there, really just, I wanted to prove a point, because he was undefeated, I'm undefeated, and it was a lot of expectations going into that fight. Some people thought he was going to win, some people thought I was going to win. It was a 50-50 fight. So I just wanted to go in there, just prove a point, really. And I was more anxious, to get him out of there.
How do you feel about your performance in your last fight?
My performance, I think I did good. I know I could have performed a lot better. I definitely could have performed a lot better. I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna sit right here and say that, yeah, I was perfect and this, that, and the third. I didn't do nothing wrong when I know that I did. But I feel like I had a good performance. It wasn't the best Malik, but I just know that my next fight, I'm definitely gonna do better though.
Not really harping on the fight itself, just speaking on your thought process in the ring, round by round, and really I wanted to focus in, just really speaking on your ring IQ, talking about the fourth round where you really started to apply the pressure.
Mm-hmm. Well, the ring, we're going in the fourth round and everything like that, because I knew, the whole team, my whole team, we knew, because we studied him and everything like that. We knew he was going to move a lot. And fourth round, I already, because I'm a pressure type fighter. I love to apply pressure and everything like that. And once I really started to apply the pressure, and I really started, I started to catch up to him and everything, that's when I really started to see that I was hurting him a lot. When I started, applying more and more and more stronger pressure and everything like that. And just so happened that I started really catching up to him and I hurt
him. Some of the people talk about, with the leg injury.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts about that?
I mean, people want to say, they're going to say what they're going to say what they want to say and everything like that. I don't worry about it. Don't let it get to me or anything. And, but what I am going to say, just to clear everything up, if you go back and look at the fight, everybody that's going to watch this video, if they go back and actually look at the fight, and they look prior to the leg injury, look what caused it. Look what caused it. I hit him and he buckled, his leg buckled and everything like that. Then I hit him again and it broke. I'm not wishing nothing bad on him or anything like that. I definitely wish him, I definitely want to wish Darvin Price, a speedy recovery. This is not, hopefully I hope that it's not the end of his career or anything like that. I definitely hope it's not, and I want to thank him, for, getting it for me, giving me the chance, to share the ring with him. He's a tremendous fighter and everything like that. I wish him nothing but the best. But, if they just go back and look at the fight, I caused the injury. It's not like it just happened, out of the blue. He's been, not bad. He's been in there sparring, a lot of quality dudes, and for his camp, from what I've heard he's been sparring a lot of quality dudes. And he hasn't had an injury in camp. And I'm pretty sure he's been practicing moving in camp. So why we get in a fight and he get the injury in the fight? But once again, I'm not gonna let it, get in the way. I came out with the victory. I know what happened. I'm pretty sure he know in the back of his mind what happened. But
yeah, like you said, it was an unfortunate incident.
Yeah, it definitely was unfortunate and everything like that. Definitely, because that's an injury. Because injury like that it'll make you not want to fight no more. Especially doing what you love to do, and you break your leg and everything like that. Because I know if it was me, I probably would think about stepping away from boxing. But it's I wish him the best. I definitely wish him the best though.
What do you take away from that experience in a fight like that?
What you mean?
As far as preparing yourself for the next fight that you have coming up.
What I take away from that fight is, I felt is that I started a little too slow. That's what I felt. I'm a man. I can admit my fault. I can admit where I was wrong at and everything. And I know that in that fight, I started a little too slow. And my next fight, I know I need to win. I know I need to do whatever I need to do to win every round. Win every round and stuff like that. Because I know in that fight, it was the fight was too close. It was too close and everything like that. That fight could have went either way. So, but my next fight, I plan on, definitely, working, starting my work early instead of, waiting till the third or fourth round, to get my game plan going. But
and like you said earlier, being anxious.
Yeah.
What caused you to really be anxious in this fight?
it was just a lot of, a lot of trash talk, but people going to do that.
It's part of the sport.
Yeah, it's definitely part of the sport and everything like that. Because I've done it and everything like that.
Would you say because both of you had a lot riding on this fight?
Definitely. It was basically that. Both of us had a lot. He was, like I said, he was undefeated. He was 16-0 with 9 knockouts. I was 17-0 with 10 knockouts. And somebody zero had to go. And he didn't want his to go. I didn't want mine to go. So we was willing to do what we had to do, to keep our zero and make the other person use theirs. And it just so happened that I did what I had to do, to keep mine.
What keeps your mind focused on the ring and away from the critics?
What keeps my mind focused on the ring and away from the critics would be, I got the kids in the gym. That's what keeps my mind focused. Period. I got kids in the gym that's looking up to me. I got kids in my neighborhood that look up to me and everything like that. I got people running up to me now, telling me that they want to be like me or do what I'm doing and everything like that. And that's what keeps me focused. That's what keeps me humble. And just basically just the kids, and me coming from where I come from.
Because a lot of people might not know your story, man. This has not been an easy road for you in the sport.
Yeah, definitely.
And to maintain what you've done so far is an incredible journey.
Yeah, thank you.
I would say.
Thank you. It's just, it's only, I pray every day, and I just ask the Lord to make my journey easy, make it better for me.
Speaking of that, being humble and prayed up, I had a chance to see Junior Williams earlier today, also a fellow Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about your faith, man, that keeps you in that space like that?
It's just like Islam is just so beautiful. It's so beautiful and everything like that. Like it don't matter what you doing. Like you gotta be having a bad day. And, your prayer, it relieves you. It can relieve you. And I've had days where I didn't feel like training, or I'm just upset for some type of reason. Like, and when you pray, you just feel relaxed. Allah is watching. Allah watches everything. And just like I love Islam. I love Islam, and I love everything about Islam. And just so you never know who is Muslim. That's one thing I know. You never know who is Muslim. Yeah.
And for people that don't know, it's a faith of peace.
Yeah. That's what Islam means. It means peace.
And man, like I said, man, I really appreciate you coming on. Just really talking about, the whole fight and your thought and mind process going into the ring in that particular fight.
Definitely.
And what you had learned from that, and what's one of the things that you're looking forward to working on for your next fight? Like you said, besides getting to a faster start next time.
Basically, just stand. Like I said, start early and working on my defense a little bit more. Trying to stay on the defensive side and offensive side more. And basically just stay patient, stay humble, and Yeah, take it one fight at a time.
You know, speaking of patience, how patient? I guess my question is, how do you stay patient, knowing that you might have friends that that you see like Shakur Stevenson who get those title shots early on in their career, and the Devin Haney's of the world. What keeps you in that space where I just got to stay focused, and then my turn will be next?
I mean, main thing that keep me focused, is just, what keeps me humble is just, he might not even know it, but Tank, Tank grew up together. We elementary school, middle, and high school. So I'm thinking like, man, this dude from my neighborhood. Went to the same schools, everything. All got to high school and everything, same gym, everything, did everything together. So I'm thinking like, he do it, why can't I do it? Why can't I do it? We grew up together. I'm probably just as hungry as him. Like, so if he did it, I could do it too. It's just that he just got, like, one thing I just look at, he just got his turn for me. That's all.
Have you ever talked about that with him?
Yeah. He just said this. One thing he always tell me, that I'm definitely gonna be a world champion. That's one thing he definitely always tell me. And he said, you gonna dominate your division. That's one thing. That's especially when he found out that I was moving down to 140. He definitely said, yeah, you gonna run 140. But definitely want to say just. But yeah, another thing I want to say this on camera. I want to thank him. I want to thank Tank, for putting me on his cards and everything like that. Because he ain't have to. Yeah, he didn't have to and everything, but he did. Because he loves us. So I definitely want to thank him. Want to thank Linda Ellaby, Floyd Mayweather Promotions. Everybody. Showtime, definitely Showtime. My manager Everett McNeely, Calvin, Kenny, Russ, everybody.
Now, once again, man, I really appreciate your time on the ropes. Malik Iceman Hawkins giving his insight and ring IQ on the last fight.
Thank you.
We out.